Section 1 of Null-ABC. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Corinna Schultz. Null-ABC by H. Beam Piper and John J. McGuire. Chester Pelton retracted his paunch as far as the breakfast seat would permit. The table, its advent preceded by a collection of mouth-watering aromas, slid noiselessly out of the pantry and clicked into place in front of him. "Everything all right, Miss Clare?" A voice floated out after it from beyond. "Anything else you want?" "Everything's just fine, Mrs. Harris," Clare replied. "I suppose Mr. Pelton will want seconds, and Ray'll probably want thirds and fourths of everything." She waved a hand over the photocell that closed the pantry door, and slid into place across from her brother, who already had a glass of fruit juice in one hand and was lifting platter covers with the other. "Real eggs," the boy was announcing. "Bacon. Wheat bread toast." He looked again. "Hey, Sis, is this real cow-made butter?" "Yes. Now go ahead and eat." As though Ray needed encouragement, Chester Pelton thought, watching his son use a spoon, the biggest one available, to dump gobs of honey on his toast. While he was helping himself to bacon and eggs, he could hear Ray's full-mouthed exclamation, "This is real bee-comb honey, too!" That pleased him. The boy was a true Pelton, only needed one bite to distinguish between real and synthetic food. "Bet this breakfast didn't cost $1 under 5C," Ray continued, a little more audibly, between bites. That was another Pelton trait. Even at 15, the boy was learning the value of money. Claire seemed to disapprove, however. "Oh, Ray, try not to always think of what things cost," she reproved. "If I had all she spends on natural food, I could have a this season's model copter bike, just like Jimmy Hartnett," Ray continued. Pelton frowned. "I don't want you running around with that boy, Ray," he said, his mouth full of bacon and eggs. Under his daughter's look of disapproval, he swallowed hastily, then continued, "He's not the sort of company I want my son keeping." "But, Senator," Ray protested, "he lives next door to us. Why, we can see Hartnett's aerial from the top of our landing stage." "That doesn't matter," he said, in a tone meant to indicate that the subject was not to be debated. "He's a Literate." "More eggs, Senator?" Claire asked, extending the platter and gesturing with the serving knife.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?